So I'm pleased to say I'm now joined with KB, Keira Bevan, superstar. How are you doing?
Yeah, no, I'm all right. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You?
So I'm good, thank you. I'm good. So it is, just for context, Tuesday lunchtime, semi-finals week. What have you done this morning? What are you going to be doing this afternoon? Give us some insight.
Um, well, this morning I was just in the house with my dad and my dog. Drove up here then with
Mm-hmm.
Courtney and Lucy Burgess, and now I'm on a chat with you. That's my
Ah,
morning.
the highlight
Yeah,
of your day, of
highlight
course.
of my day. And this afternoon we've got speed, skills, gym, and we do like this little bear fight thing, which is just like contact craft. So we'll do that.
Okay.
That's our daytime, and then a bit of time off, go into units, and then
Mm-hmm.
into meeting team session this evening. Then
Wow, full on day.
full on day. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's head coach Dave Ward, is he the type of person that sort of keeps everything very similar in the structure in the lead up to the game, or does he like to mix things up? Like, is it a different vibe this week being a semi-final week, or?
Um, he tries to keep things pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Like we were lucky that we obviously had a bye week last week,
Hmm.
so we were able to relax a little bit, try some new things. But yeah, this week it's pretty consistent and just so
Hmm.
focused on Gloucester.
Okay. Yeah. So that
Yeah,
game on Sunday this season, you've won one, they've won one.
yeah.
There was obviously that very tasty final last season. So the big question is, how many tattoos do you have now?
Oh, God. I have too many to count. Liz is going to go
Do
mental.
you really? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. Roughly, are we talking like 10, 20?
35,
Oh my
40.
God.
Yeah,
No. KB.
yeah.
Wow. I,
Some really quite random ones as well. Like I've got a dinosaur on my thigh because I
right.
think it was funny in Albufeira with the girls last summer.
Oh.
Peer pressure.
Wow. Okay.
Butchers, peer pressure.
Ah, right. No little bear anywhere? Little Bristol bear anywhere, or?
Not yet. If we
Not yet.
if we beat Gloucester and we win the Prem,
Yeah?
I'll get a bear.
Why not? You going to
Yeah,
call it Dave?
I
No?
don't know how I feel about something being called Dave on me for the rest of my life.
Fair
I'll
enough.
take
Fair
it
enough.
in this one, though.
Okay, but in all seriousness now, back to the game. So
Mm.
you've got that nervy experience of obviously watching the first semi-final on Saturday where Saracens are going to play
I forgot
Harlequins.
about that,
And
yeah.
then, yeah, I know. And then you're going to be running out on the Sunday. So what's the targets? How are you feeling about it?
First and foremost, like from Saturday's point of view, I think what will be with that result. Like we haven't beaten Saris this season. We've beaten Quins and we've lost to Quins.
Mhm.
Obviously, quite recently we beat them, but I think if we manage to beat Gloucester on the weekend and we go away to the Stone X and Saris do a number on Quins, that's going to be a very tough final if we're lucky
Mhm.
enough to get there. But just from this week's point of view, our main focus is on Gloucester. It's very nip and tuck between us.
Mm.
It's always been quite close. The first half of the final last year, we were dominant in all aspects, and then the second half, just a couple of lapses of concentration, and you hit 3 tries down, which
Yeah.
isn't great. But we're fully aware of the threats that they pose. We've played them enough now to know that as well. So, but we just have to concentrate on us and being accurate in how we want to play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Dave Ward, I don't know if you know this, but Dave Ward actually said that Mo Hunt, your opposite player,
Is he
is
good
the
about it?
women's the women's version of Antoine Dupont. What have you got to say about that?
Did you actually say that?
Yes. Oh, she's livid.
I'm having words with him later.
Yeah, maybe he just knows how to get the best out of you, mate. He's just ruffled your feathers.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he took volleyball on Thursday. I'm having him.
Oh, volleyball on Thursday. Tell me more. What's this?
Every Thursday before skills, we just have a bit of fun, play a bit of volleyball. he does go mental with me because I like to punch the ball.
Ah.
So I gotta be on best behaviour sometimes.
Get a bit violent. Turns
yeah.
into murder ball, does it?
Well, I'd be aiming at his head now after that comment.
Fair enough. So in comparison, this season, last season, your actual sort of win-losses are about the same. You basically just like to make it really hard for yourselves. And once again, you've got the away semi-final, that difficult route. Do you think you've moved on from last season, or do you just think this season was different challenges? Like, how do you view the season so far?
Definitely a lot of challenges. Like, I know every team has injuries and it's part and parcel of the game, but just the key injuries that we've had and the people that we've lost throughout the season, and some have come back right at the end, but we lost a lot of big players in key positions like mid-season, and that can just disrupt anyone's season, and it definitely disrupted ours a little bit. But we also know that we weren't good enough. Like, I don't want to take any way away from Ealing and Loughborough, but we weren't good enough against those teams. And credit to them, they took their opportunities and they beat us well in the end. But we knew we weren't fully on it. But yeah, it's just been a bit bumpy, and we wanted to get top 4, and we have done that by the skin of our teeth, and we the hard way. But I think once you're in a semi-final, like, it's knockout rugby and anything can happen, and if anyone can go away and win an away semi-final, it is us, because we did it last year. So that's factual. But yeah, it's gonna be an exciting game on Sunday, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you talk about players, and obviously, the injuries, we've seen that across lots of teams, that they've been missing players, but you had a pretty big player come and join you to give you a little boost in your season with Alona Marr. What was that like? Like, did you know, how far in advance did you know about it? Was it a surprise? Like, how did that?
There's always rumours in rugby.
Always rumours, yeah.
It's classic. But nothing was official until I woke up on the Monday morning before the Exeter game that was meant to be played in Ashton Gate, the one that was ended up being rearranged because of the storm that week. So they've literally put a message in the group being like, by the way, we have someone joining us this week. Alona's going to be joining. She's going to then she's here for the week, and she's going to train with us. She goes back to America, and then she'll come back in the new year. And that was it. It was pretty casual the way he did it.
Right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so literally, like I said, other than just hearing like rumours, we found out on the Monday, and then she rocked up to training Monday afternoon. So yeah.
Oh wow, okay. Gosh. And she settled in.
Yeah, she's in class, and obviously 7s and 15s are very, very different. And obviously I haven't played 7s in years, so the game's probably changed a little bit. But detail aspect is 15s is a lot more detailed. But she's picked it up brilliantly, and she's willing to learn, ask questions, and you can't fault that. Then she's been brilliant. It's a bit of a breath of fresh air. She's so much energy as well, like around the pitch, and always talking, always communicating, and that's what you want from your back three.
Yeah, absolutely. And did notice that everyone's sort of social media game raised a little bit, and there was a certain sort of, I'm going to say, like a catwalk show as you walked into Loughborough, and it was great because everyone was wearing these wicked outfits. I saw some nice shirts, some nice trainers, some nice jeans, and then I saw a lot of you. Do you want to just describe your outfit?
Well, I said as a joke that when we played Ealing, because that's when we found out after the Ealing game, or just before, Irie, our social media manager, was like, I've got this idea. And we were like, oh, like, that's class. Like, we've obviously seen it in the NFL with the Chiefs and all that sort of stuff, and in women's football now a lot. And we were like, that's a really good idea. Like, it's different. I was like, I'm going to wear budget smugglers. Like, why not? Like, literally a throwaway comment as a joke.
Yeah.
And then everyone just jumped on it, and I was like, oh, I can't disappoint now. Well,
you rocked it, mate.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got low carb all week.
Right, so this weekend then, will the smugglers be coming back out for Sunday for your little entrance walk, or?
Still think so. I think I've got to be
No.
professional this week and wear
Fair
kit.
enough. Fair enough.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking no. It was very cold that last day.
I
And
know. You were
I knew
brave. Fair play, mate. You are nothing but committed, I tell you what. Well, look, Keira, it's been awesome to chat to you. Thank you so much for your time. I know you've got 1,000,002 things to do, and it is semi-finals week. So I'm not going to say good luck. I'm just going to say I hope the best team wins. So thank you, mate.
I appreciate it. Thank you.